Hello, testing, speaking into the microphone on my cell phone. Hello, hello, good evening all. So that we already have Miss Laura in the chat, which means with her energy, it's going to be a good vibe. Welcome in, guys. Happy 888 portal for those of you guys that are going to see this. The way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to do a couple of different readings. So I have one that we're going to do live. I hate the way they make you do your screen in the live. I much prefer the landscape. So I'm going to do a pre-record that I will upload. So watch both. I'm sure different things will come up and we'll see whatever is relevant for you. But for right now, we're going to jump into it. I just celebrated my birthday, and this was one of the things I was gifted, was a bottle of Empress gin, indigo gin, colored with butterfly pea petals. It's fantastic, or not pea petals, but butterfly. What is it with? Butterfly pea flower. Excuse me. Yeah, pea petals. I was right. Handmade small batch, 1908 Empress, and I thought it was really an amazing gift. Hello, Miss Laura. I thought it was really amazing gift. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus and maybe get into this in a little bit. I have another reading that I'm going to pop on here and do, and some more work to attend to tonight as well. Maybe we'll pop it open right now. I do have a glass and a little bit of ice. It's watered down. I've been sitting here trying to get my all systems go, and the systems have not been going. The systems decided they did not want to go. So that's okay. Such is life. But let's get started. I hope you guys have been doing well. So good to see your faces. Everybody be on your best behavior when you pop in. Any questions that you have, I'll answer at the end of the live. And I'll be back on here. I don't know if I'll do it in this video, but I have some hits and misses from the birthday gifts and things that I purchased for myself that I like to share. No gatekeeping here, a couple makeup little tips and whatever. So I may do another quick video for anybody that wants to just get into that. But I have all of my things here. We're going to do a little sparkly animal read too with our 888 portal as well. I always love this. This is fun. A little something whimsical because even adults need whimsy too. All right, so let's see what this gin's gonna do. It is a beautiful, smells like gin. I just have some ice here and under the table, as Laura says. It's beautiful purple. Oh my god. And guys, I like my gin with gin, so pretty straight up, pretty neat. I don't do a lot of mixers or a lot of anything. I do have a chaser here. Hey, Steph. Now this is a queen. Indeed, Steph. I'm feeling quite queenly. The angel said I did it. Even the gin says Empress. This is a fun story. My husband works at a really fancy country club where we live. He, does what husbands do. You don't realize that your husbands talk about you until you hear from the other coworkers when you meet them. They talk about you. And he was talking about me to his boss, and his boss said, it's her birthday. We got to send her home with something. And he told him that I like gin. And he said, I know just the thing for your Empress, which I was like, how does he know I'm an Empress? But apparently my husband kind of gave me the most coy little cute smirk and kind of just walked away after I asked that. And he was like, how does he know you're an Empress? I was like, oh, be still my bean heart. That was real sweet. So a nice little gift from the boss. We love that. And so cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers to you. Cheers to a brand new, exciting year. Cheers to, when I say year, when we have a Lion's Portal, it's a whole new opportunity. And because this one is in the year 2024, it is 888. So we have, which is going to be tomorrow technically when you watch this or whenever you watch it. Listen, even if you're catching this on a replay, Ponder replay, that's okay too. But what I want you to understand is it still is going to be applicable for you. Oh, excuse me, y'all, we got to do a little adjusting. Sometimes they want to do some running. You got to hold down the yard dogs. All right, so this will be applicable to you, and like I said, my intention is to do another reading. Now, let's see how under the table I get here with what I'm going to be sipping on some scissor, and we will go and see exactly what we get into. So a little cheers to you. Cheers to whatever the angels bring through. We're ready to go. It's gin. That part. All right. Don't let me get on here drunk and be telling the truth, y'all. Not the real truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Let me find my lighter. Let's get a little Palo Santo lit. And it's so funny you say that. Now, this is a queen. My angels guided me to grab this fan that I haven't seen in a while that was a gift to me. And it literally says, Queen, please. Come on, big. Come on, Queen, please. Come on, Beyonce fan. Come on, cooling myself down. So, Queen, please. I love it so much. So, that's so funny. We are right on time. I was feeling very queenly tonight. All right. Hair back in place. Beyonce, Beyonce. And we're ready to go. This earring that's trying to, it's just trying to go rogue. We don't like things that go rogue. All right. Here's our Palo Santo. And let's get started. 5 minutes in. Get a little light. Get this night started right. I love Palo Santo for reading. It clears my energy. It makes me feel like I'm sitting down at my desk to go to work. This is my desk. This is my space. And then I put it in my little chimney place. This little chimney is so stinking cute. But this little chimney has it holds everything. I have little cauldrons and all of that stuff. But I like this little chimney because it has a nice airflow. And it gets the job done. I have all kinds of little incense, practical incense things. All right. What do we need to know? Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn's drop. All right. Channeling Marilyn energy too. All things queenly, all things feminine for us. Now, whoever is going to watch this, you know, hopefully you get what you need out of it. But I always love to show off my little, my Marilyn Monroe tissue box. We'll put her skirt down respectfully, but isn't it so cute? It's a play on the skirt blowing up in the wind, which I just love. So maybe some Marilyn energy is going to come through here for some of you guys too. Maybe some information about what would Marilyn do. Let's get into it and let's see. Angels, what do you want me to tell the collective? Please protect me and guide me as I dive in to give them what they need to know as they move forward in this 888 portal. And they go. What do they need to know? And guys, for those of you who are wondering, well, it says birthday shenanigans. My birthday is on 8/4. I'm 8/4/80, so I am 44. This is such a powerful year for me. So it's all these eights, and this has just been probably one of the best years of my life for just full self-actualization and coming into myself. I could not have asked for more. I have been probably the happiest that I have been in a long time, and it's because I unencumbered myself. So maybe that might have something to do with the reading for you too. So 8/4/80 birthday. May he be 44 this year, and we're talking about the 888 portal. I love all the synchronization of the numbers. Clarify what they need to know this year. Ooh, a little bit of sneaky going on here. Symbala! Oh my goodness! My sweet Symbala. Everybody say hi to Symbala. I love Symbala. I love you, girl. Love you so much. Girl, we're outside. Girl, we're outside celebrating with a little ginny gin gin. Ah! All right, having a little sip as I read. So if you imbibe, join me, please, in whatever you do. And for my Symbala, maybe some tea for you, my sweet friend. So, hey, indeed, Symbala. It's made with purple pea flower petals. So I feel like a fairy like you would very much approve. I know you will approve. All right, so we're going to start into the reading. I'm going to try not to get distracted, but it's hard when I see the collective. You guys are family. You guys are Cosmic Tribe family. I am so grateful for you. You guys have been the greatest gift to me. You have balanced me. You have been, yes, it's birthday. It's all of that, Symbala. You guys have been supportive. You guys have made me feel what real family feels like, which is ironic because I don't know a lot of you in person. It's parasocial. And when I say I'm exuberantly grateful for the ways that you authentically show up in my life, I can't say it. Now, let's get into it. So, the 7 of Swords and the 8 of Cups right away. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. We're channeling some old J-Lo movie, okay? Enough is enough. Why is enough enough? Let's just see why enough is enough, shall we? Why is enough enough? 8 of Cups, 7 of Swords. What do they need to know about this 8-8 portal? On the 7 of Swords, we have the Lovers upside down. Some of y'all are no longer mucking around or, you know, the other kind of ucking around. No more ucking around. Clarify that 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups clarified by the Emperor, walking away from oppressive systems or persons, depending on who exactly it is for you. You guys know, flip it and reverse it, do what you do. My job is just get this message to you. But you are walking away from oppressive systems and or oppressive persons. And that's what you need to know going forward. If we're going to ask, what is this 8-8 888 portal portend for us? Say that 3 times. What you need to know is that in yourself you will trust, but you no longer have the man's hands, the man, that could be figuratively or literally speaking, around your throat or around your energy and around your neck. Also, in the year of the dragon, my angels asked me to wear some carnelian ring for abundance, and then this dragon ring too. I hope it can focus for you, and you guys can see the energy of that or feel the energy of that. This year of the dragon is about work and about finding yourself, not just in career, but finding yourself in whatever work you're doing, whether it's spiritual excavation, whether it's grounding yourself, but being unapologetically selfish, not mean, not rude, and not unkind, but unapologetically selfish about your time, because that time that you have is precious, and this is a time of acceleration, okay? God bless. So you are no longer allowing systems or thought forms. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. I'm having a wardrobe malfunction. All right. You are no longer allowing systems or thought forms to lead you astray. You are taking back your power in every way, and I love to see it. I have the High Priestess here, and I have the Queen of Wands. And now you get to embody that as you move forward. Now, I had a beautiful conversation with someone who is a new subscriber to the channel. Private Thoughts 85, I do believe. So if you guys see him in the live, say hi to him. And or if you see him in the comments, say hi to him. He is a kindred spirit, a two spirit. And I love that so much. Lovely conversation or explanation of that. I met two spirit energy years ago. Someone from Hawaii who was introducing me to that energy, and so I want to welcome him. Everybody's welcome. This is very LGBTQIA friendly. Welcome to you. So grateful for the work you're doing. But what he's doing, he's left his comments very bravely about his thing where he extracted himself out of a 20-year relationship dynamic and connection with someone who is incredibly narcissistic. And we will pass not a single ounce of judgment, because there, for the grace of God, go any of us. In fact, that was me. That is my story. 20 years before I got free from a very narcissistic dynamic with my twin, actually. But when I read his message and his story, I was so proud of him, and I want you guys to edify him. But this is also pertinent to him too. So even if we're talking about feminine and masculine, and he was so very, secure in his masculinity, he's like, I am not offended at all. Because I think I called him sis, so my apologies to you, sir, because of the nature and whatever. But he was so beautiful about the way he just was owning his own power and self. But what I will say about this is that this would be applicable absolutely for you too, Private Thoughts, because there was an oppressive energy. The Emperor is an archetype more than it is about the sexual orientation. In any case, you have taken back your power, and I know that because even I just pulled the Queen of Wands here, and I see it again here at the top of the deck or the bottom of the deck, and it means you are now fully invested in yourself. 7 of Pentacles. You are now fully invested in yourself. You're invested into your mental health. You're invested into the things that make you grow abundance and wealth. And also you are naturally, the cards are reading themselves tonight, 3 of Cups, attracting your soul tribe. Your soul tribe, which is a vibe, your soul tribe, which will come in, and they are respecting, I can't make it up. The bottle says Empress, and so does the card, because that's what we're doing. We are now pregnant with new opportunities and just the idea of something that is finally starting to move again in our life. A lot of you guys for the last several months, years even, have been in this real place of stagnancy, and you were shaking off things that no longer needed to be, and that were holding you back, and that were making you not feel free. And so now you have done what you needed to do. So let's see what else the 888 portal has in store for you. Clarify what else this 888 portal has in store for them. Your period of hermiting too. Okay, so let's talk about that. What do they need to know about their period of hermiting? It's going to lead to stability and commitment, whatever way you need that to be for you. With the Hierophant here, that's commitment. For some of you guys, that could be a whole relationship. Hey, thank you so much, everybody that's coming in. So this could be for commitment. This also is a contract that's offered. It could be a new job opportunity. It could be a new person that you might be following that's really helping you. It could be someone, I had a client that started working with someone online to do dieting for herself. So she's taking up really like paying attention to her physical health. So when that comes contract card appears, what 888 has for you is the ability to be in the clear with any new contract that you have. So that way you are able to actually do what you need to do. With the Hermit attached to it, they're saying disappear and do what you need to do. I'm channeling Kendrick here. Sometimes you got to pop out and show folks. So sometimes you might have to disappear in order to take care of your mental health and do what you need to do to show up for you. But it's so abundantly promising for you to handle this way with the Hermit energy. With the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles here, this is exactly what the Year of the Dragon portends for you. Is if you work on yourself, there are incredible dividends that will be happening for you in multiple years subsequently if you are honest with yourself and you actually dig deep and do the work, whatever the work is. Like I said, it could be physical exercise, it could be leaving a narcissistic relationship, it could be getting divorced, it could be getting married, it could be the start of so many things. But it is very clear with the Ace of Pentacles, and this Ace of Pentacles specifically is a wish granted in any deck, but here there are roots that are growing down, and it is all about something that is being rooted and planted, and something that will grow and bear fruit, and that will be abundant. That is the promise to you. You are going to see exponential growth as we move forward from this 888 portal throughout the rest of the year until next 888 portal, in whatever area you decide to major in, so to speak. Like, whatever area is your level of expertise, you are going to see incredible dividends. You are going to never feel like you need to retreat, other than to do self-care and to take care of what you need. And you are going to put at the forefront your needs. And your angels with the King of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, say it is the best investment that you absolutely could do for you. That Capricorn energy also has to do with Saturn, the father of lessons, okay? So there are so many lessons, and I think the lessons really started with the people that were trying to play games with you, that were lying to you, and that were duplicitous, and you walked away. And I'm so proud of you that we open up with such a strong showing for the collective. I'm not surprised. Another sip. Hold on, guys. All right, what else does the collective need to know for the 888 portal? Help me show them with clarity what they need to know about what's coming in for them. Listen, let me tell you, at this 888 portal, it's nothing less but equal give and take and full reciprocity. Excuse me. If it's not full reciprocity, then you don't want it. What is it? Throw it away. You don't want it. So it's nothing less than full reciprocity. This Six of Pentacles can cause a lot of stress when you see it, depending on how it shows up in the spread. But here for you, here's what I want you to understand. The reason that you arrived at this portal, understanding God's plan for you, is that you probably had people overtaking from you, doing the most, overextending themselves, or trying to make you overextend yourself, and trying to play on maybe old patterns that are really evaporating from you of codependency. Pardon me, guys. Let me do a blot here. Under the lights. I have some lights. They don't look bright. They're turned down, but they're still lights. So, girl, we're gonna do what we do. All right. So, you had someone that was operating in extracting more than they took from you, and it wasn't fair. Whether they understood it or not, you do. And clarify that. Yeah, and it was something that they were trying to hide from you, and it was something that was maybe causing depression for you or putting you out of alignment here with the moon. What's going forward after that moon with this 888 portal? I can't make it up. This, you surrendered it. You let it go. You let it go completely. And for some of you guys moving into this new job, releasing the hands around your neck, whatever obstruction you felt has actually set you free, leaving the thing, getting into the thing. Whatever it would be for you, you've done the work that you were called to do. Clarify what else they need to know in this 888 portal, that you are strength personified. I love this so much. I love this so much. Rick, I'm not answering questions right now. And I don't know if I'll be answering questions tonight, but we're just hanging out in any case. So, I'll be taking a look at the comments afterwards, guys. I will get distracted with my ADHD, okay? Bear with me, guys. Trying to stay focused to give you guys the best reading on the playback. So, with the Strength card here, this is Leo energy. It couldn't be more perfect, and literally it's 8. Y'all see it? Y'all see how the angels are playing in the best way? The Strength card is 8. So, the 888 portal is honored by strength. And the lion is a woman. It is a woman. The woman is literally morphing. Half beast, half woman. And I love this so much because I was guided this morning, or the other morning anyway, whatever I uploaded today, there's a video about get to know your shadow side, get to see it, and get to look it in the face. If you don't know your shadow in this 888 portal, you better be comfortable with it, because it can either be used against you or used for you. And this is a perfect integration of our duality. We are both. We are two, right? Two spirit, even as I'm talking about private thoughts. So we are dualistic in nature completely. Clarify the energy here. The Four of Cups. The Four of Cups here means you are no longer interested in anything that is not divinely guided for you. You guys see this rainbow here? You see this rainbow that's coming down here? It's like a rainbow light. She's not interested in what's before her, and she may not even be paying attention. So in this 888 portal, let me clarify that. What do they need to know about paying attention? Pay attention to the balance that's being offered to you. Also, Sagittarian energy here with Temperance. So it means that your angels are putting you into a place where they are helping you to not want to accept anything when someone is playing in your face with this King of Swords. I love this so much for you. This is a soothing balm that I get to share with you guys, especially if you've been through narcissistic abuse or left any toxic relationship. I have another video. It's so funny how the angels have been guiding me to do this, but another video up here that says a message from Blossom. Maybe some of you guys need to hear it, but essentially it means that when you've actually done your healing, and many of you guys have, and you've been doing your shadow work, you will no longer be attracted to the things like the King of Swords that you ever got into before. It'll be a non-vibrational resonance with you, and you will actually just blast away from whatever is trying to maybe hold you, keep you, suffocate you, defeat you in any capacity. So that's beautiful for you to see. So in this 888 portal, no more King of Swords energy. We love to see it, because the Empress needs to be honored, respected, and also free. This also is about you beginning something new. So it could be a new job, it could be a new connection, it could be whatever it is for you, but it is promised that you will carry to fruition. You will carry to birth and past conception. This has already been conceived in you, so it's an idea that's already born, is what I'm channeling. And what they're saying is that you will carry to full term. So many of your things have been quote unquote aborted, unfortunately, or miscarried by injustice, is what I heard. A miscarriage of justice is what I just heard. And so, meaning that people interfered, or people wanted to have the final word, or people wanted to weigh in with their thought forms and whatnot to tell you about whatever you should do, or how you should govern yourself, or how you should treat you, or how you deserved, or what you deserved, or who you deserved, or where you deserve to be. And you will now have something that actually comes to life fully, so that you can set yourself not just free, but you can live in your authenticity. The Empress here means that you're back in a creative space, that these things that are happening around you right now are challenges, but no one is playing in your face. You are integrating your personal energy. Now, for those of you that are looking for love, hey, a little bit of Two of Cups here. I love to see it. So be on the lookout for some of you guys. It could be someone that is not someone you would typically pick, as this is an interracial couple here, but it really could be anything. Also, if you are not looking for a damn person in your life, that's okay too. What it means is that just like the Strength card, which deals with the integration of two, you have fully integrated both your shadow and light energy within you. You are fully in a place of synergy now, which means that it's going to be so much easier to do the work that 888 has in store for you. What else do they need to know? Wish I may, I wish I might. Have this wish I wish tonight. Aquarian energy. So this is all about you thinking outside of the box and really figuring out how you serve humanity. That may be one of the things that you are called to do in this calendar year from this 888 portal, is to figure out exactly how you give energy and where, and then manage that, but also call in something that would be giving back to you, edifying to you, and uplifting to you too. Clarify the star. What is it that they need to know about the star? The Ten of Cups. It is a full wish fulfillment. I love to see it. I love to see it, because what it means is that you are finally going to be receiving the love that you deserve. You know, I remember a quote from years ago with the advent of social media that someone said, I'm not getting the likes I deserve, right? We all feel like we deserve the likes, whatever that may be. But what I'm hearing for you is that the universe is going to be giving you the likes you deserve. You are going to like the things that you've manifested. You are going to like the energy vibration that you're in. You're going to like your soul sisters, friends, tribesmen, tribesmates, soulmates, whatever it is that you're manifesting. But there is going to be this decided expansion into familial relationship. And I don't mean your family. I'm talking about us, family. You are going to connect with people that you meet in person, that you meet parasocially, that you meet however you want to, but you have a tribe and people that are going to come in to love you. They're going to speak to you, and you're not going to feel so alone. I heard you finally found home. Some of you guys are finding a home this year. Some of you guys are actually getting to physical spaces or manifesting spaces that are just for you. Clarify the energy of that. And it's with small beginnings. They said never rue the day of small beginnings. They said the seeds that are planted are the seeds that will flourish. And the seeds that will flourish are the seeds that are nourished, is what I just channeled. And what I really believe that means for you is that it's going to be so important for you to unapologetically pour into the things that bring you joy, even if to someone else it may seem small and they may not understand that. Now, here's a cautionary tale in this 888 portal as well. There will be people that will spin the block or want to apologize. I'm channeling right away. It's too late to apologize. Clarify that. Page of Pentacles and apology. I can't make it up. Block spinning. Look at the angels. Look at it. Look at them. Okay? This is someone from your past that may either be sending you thought forms or want to get back. This is romantic. It could be new. I'm going to clarify it if it's new. But because I was talking about a block spin and it means that people could still be lurking, stalking, checking it out, whatever, guys. That's par for the course. That's just part of our life. But what I'm going to tell you is that it's too late to apologize. Is what I'm channeling. Clarify that Knight of Cups here. Too late to apologize. Yeah, the decision you made was fair. This is a card of divorce, but also the card of partnership. If it's upright, Justice, Libra energy, and air sign. Libras, when they're in their lower vibration, are renowned for mind games, for not being interested, even though they might really be, or for losing interest or boredom, but also indecision, actually. I love this right-sided because what it means is that you've made a fair assessment of whoever may want to spin your block. It could be an ex. It could be a old family member, a soulmate. It could be an old employer. It could be someone that wants to be back around you because they realize that life was better with you, whatever that means for them. But it's the decision stands. That's what you need to know about this 888 portal. That if you would like a new thing, new opportunities, or nothing, because it's okay to want not a damn thing, then that's exactly what you get to call in, and that's exactly what you will have. Clarify the energy of that Justice card. You are free. I'm telling you, people are going to try to talk to you. This is text messages. When I'm reading sometimes, there will be messages that are sent your way. There are people that are going to try to communicate with you. What do they need to know about that in the 888 portal? What they need to know about that is that you need to decide. You get to weigh it out. You need to decide. Again, back to the scales, a balancing here. The scales of justice. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. What do they need to know about that for the 888 portal? I just see you not being focused. If it's not making you money, it's not making sense. If it's not bringing you, peace of mind, then it's not making sense. If you decide to hermit, stay in, go out, do whatever you want to do, then the angels say that you have work to do, and that's what you should be paying attention to. This is, again, back to the dragon ring, right? This is actually what's going to bring your abundance, and relationships are not necessarily where it's at. It doesn't mean you can't have love and whatever, but what the cautionary tale with this 8 on the 888 portal, the 8 of Pentacles is about mastery. And so what it means is that for those of you that are starting a new relationship, there should be a balance, a healthy balance of what you work on and what you're passionate about, and then also you. Because empaths, recovering codependents, what do we have a tendency to do? We have a tendency to lose ourselves sometimes when someone is loving on us, right? And so your angels are saying, not this time. That if you are going to be in a relationship, it's going to have to be something that is compatible with your passions, with your self-interest, and with your lifestyle. And it doesn't mean that you can't compromise and integrate someone into your life, but it means that you will be greatly rewarded this year to pay attention to the things that you hold dear, whatever that may be. It could just be your peace of mind. You don't have to be working. You don't have to be, stay at home. You don't have to be anything. You can do whatever it is that you do, but doesn't make you happy. Is it something that was divinely guided for you and to you? And if it is, then it will pay off repeatedly. But do not lose yourself in relationship, even if there's a Nubuski. We love Nubuski. They need to be balanced too. Check that out. Make sure. Clarify that Eight of Pentacles, new beginnings completely. Death, scorpionic energy, and this is one of the most hopeful death cards that there ever is in any of these decks. Light Seer's Tarot, for those of you that want to know. This red is about being grounded in your finances and a home too, that root chakra energy. You have finally claimed back. I'm reclaiming my time. I'm channeling Maxine Waters. You have taken back your time. You have taken back your power. You have taken back your energy. This is your hour. You are devouring your gains and your goals. You are moving forward, and there's a new life. I'm hearing there's a new dawn, there's a new day, and it's something that maybe only you can see. And that's exactly what means it is actual change and transformation. Completely destined for you and designed for you in this 888 portal. You are leaving behind an old way that you used to be. You are leaving behind an old way that you even used to see, an old reality that no longer fits you. You know, we regenerate skin cells and body cells and everything all the time. And so the divine says it's time for you to release that old paradigm. There's a paradigm shift. They're bringing you into a new place. And what comes when we get into the new? You are leaving anxiety behind you too. I have goosebumps. My cards are often righted. So for the fact bottom of the deck still, that strength card and the Eight of Swords coming out upside down. The Eight of Swords right side up is anxiety. It's not seeing things clearly. I can see clearly now. Those haters are gone. The rain is gone. That obstacle's gone. That family member's gone. That person's gone. That ex is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. I couldn't be happy for you. Happier for you that this is what you guys pulled, because it means that in this 888 portal, that anxiety, because you've gotten people away from you, is really gone for good. You made the right decision. Some of you guys may have grappled with it and thought, am I doing the thing that I need to do? What is the right thing? And they said you did do the thing you needed to do. You did exactly what we called you to. And they said you should be so proud of you. You see clearly. Clarify that Two of Swords. What are we seeing clearly in this 888 portal? 10 of Swords. I love this for you. This means that no one can pull the wool over your eyes as you move forward in the next year. Even if you get the tiniest nudge and inkling, something is not right here. What you need to understand is that something is actually not right there. Okay? Something is actually not right there. And it's nothing you're going to have to second guess. As we're sharpening and honing our intuitive skills, sometimes we will second guess. Sometimes we will wonder what is happening to us. And we will wonder, why is this going on? And wonder, is it right or wrong? Or did you make the right or wrong decision? With the 10 of Swords and the 2 of Swords there, you have been gifted in this 888 portal the gift of spiritual sight. So even if something just tiny, in a little tiny, minuscule, minute way doesn't feel right, it's not something you're going to indulge in. And that's growth. And I just want you to acknowledge that for yourself. That's growth. That's not something we always did. That's not always the way we behaved. We might overthink it. Eight of Swords right side up, overthink it, living anxiety. But now you're like, no, that just doesn't work for me. Clarify the energy of that, because it's a fantastic new karmic beginning with the Wheel of Fortune. This is one of my favorite cards. Every time I see a Ferris wheel anywhere, or an eye, in the sky where I live, we have the big eye that you can ride. It lets me know that I have a new magical, lucky opportunity or download or path and trajectory. I love the Wheel of Fortune for you guys. Let's clarify what you need to know about the 888 portal. The Wheel of Fortune and you, abundance is absolutely promised to you. New things growing here. It's promised to you. Something that you will be able to look back on at the end of this year and say, I did exactly what I was supposed to do. It will pay off in incredible dividends for you for taking up your power, taking up your sword, taking back your power, cutting those old cords, and pulling all of that energy back to you. Empath, you've done enough. You've given out enough. You've given out enough for free. You've given out enough of your energy. In this 888 portal, abundance is the pathway for you, but not just financially, emotionally, and spiritually, because you have self-work that you're going to focus on and self-work to do. There's still work. We're always going to work, right? But now you're not working for others. Now you're not exhausting yourself in people pleasing and codependency for people that are ungrateful anyway. Can we talk? Can we talk? Can we take a sip for that? Cheers to ingratitude and breaking your back for people that are still going to attack, slander, and be wild. We don't have any more room for that, my Empress child. No more. Cheers. Let's do a few sparkly animals and finish up this read. Thank you guys for joining me. All right. I love it. Wise High Priestess energy. Go check out that reading. You are the High Priestess. You are the High Priestess. Go check out that reading. The owl is here, and you are the High Priestess. Cheers, cheers. So nice that you could join. You are the High Priestess. And so this is what you need to know. Your intuition. Come on, High Priestess. I want to put it right on my third eye. You are the High Priestess. Remember what I said you can see. With the Ten of Swords and the Two of Swords that I just pulled, you can see every scheme, plot of the devil. You can see everything that people aren't saying. You perceive and feel what they're doing, no matter what they are saying. Okay, or no matter what they aren't doing, you understand very completely exactly what's happening. This wise owl energy. Let's clarify the owl. What else do they need to know in the 888 portal to help them grow? Oh, you have fantastic. Excuse me, you have fantastic boundaries. I love this. You have fantastic boundaries here with the cactus, and I know that you're supposed to have fantastic boundaries because what came out with it is a unicorn. Whenever I see the unicorn, this is my empath, okay? So you, empath, unicorns, fairies, mermaids, earth angels, cosmic butterflies, wherever you are such sensitive souls, and you absorb people's energy quite easily. In this 888 portal, what you are getting is this incredible shield and force field of protection. But it's not just a gift, you earned it, is what they're saying. It is part of your structure, your internal structure. A cactus doesn't ask to have the spines. The spines come with the package because that's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way it grows. And with your growth, you have better boundaries. And you have to have better boundaries because people are very curious about unicorns. You don't see them often in the wild. They're sparkly and they catch your eye. And people sometimes want to capture them instead of just letting them go by. People try to ensnare you. This is what you need to know about what you just went through and catch you up in things that don't belong to you and lasso you with their problems and their burdens. And your boundaries are so firm, and I'm so proud of you. Your angels are proud of you. Your ancestors are proud of you. It takes hard work to say no to things for people that you love too. One of the hardest things that we learn as empaths and earth angels is that rejecting, saying no, or putting boundaries up with those that are close, grandfathered into a certain level of access to us and personality is one of the hardest things to do. But I'm proud of you because with the cactus here, it's something you've chosen to, you've committed to, and the angel said it's what you were designed to do. You will function much better as an empathic unicorn when there are boundaries around you. That part. Let's get a few more, guys. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. Self-love. You guys are you are so loved, but beyond being loved, you loved yourself. This here shows me that you poured into yourself. You protected your little heart. You protected what hurt. You honored yourself, and you finally have grasped your worth. And that is something that's invaluable. You have grasped your worth. And what that does is it puts you, I'm channeling the Queen of Pentacles into that energy. And that means that the right people are going to be attracted to thee. And this 888 portal, what you want to call in will get called in. And so script it. Okay, so tonight before I go to bed, I'm going to be writing in my little journal. I have stickers and pictures, and I paint, I have watercolors. So I'm going to adorn my 888 journaling before I go to sleep tonight. Let me not have too much gin, right? So that I can get that done. Because I want to clearly signal to the universe that I love me, and I'd like them to bring in what it is that I'm asking for. For me, it has a lot to do with health and career. Those are my asks, but you have to know for you what your asks are about and what you want. Do you want peace? Do you want a good tribe? Do you want a home? Do you want to be a vibe? You can ask for anything in this 888 portal, and it will be brought to you, because if you are watching this, you did the work that you had to do. Let's see what else they have for you. See what else they have for you. We're going to dig deep. Look at this again. I can't make it up. Unicorn. They're going to give you your wishes granted, is what I just heard. Not another unicorn, another one. Your wish is granted. And this is you. I see this as full integration, because previously this unicorn is pink, and this is about femininity. A lot of you guys are stepping into your femininity for sure. But I love this because this has all of the chakras in alignment, and I love that for you. It means that you're powerful. You see this? This is demure and petite. They're almost the same size, but you are the head. You are in charge now, and you are paid attention. You are tuned in, and you understand exactly what you're calling in for yourself, and also what you deserve. Also, you've grown up. That's what you need to know. I don't care what age you are. I don't care if you're 60 when you're watching this, if you're 20. There has been growth that has happened with you over the last several years, but especially the last 6 months. You've shed things, and you are coming into a new you. Let's get 2 more. I promise 2 more, because I want to wrap this here. All right. Teddy bear. That's so interesting. Teddy bear, teddy bear, teddy bear. Someone wants to hug you. Someone wants to cuddle you. Someone wants to love on you. Are you loving on you? I'm going to pull a card to clarify the teddy bear. Clarify the teddy bear. What do we need to know about the teddy bear for the 888 portal? Let it come out on its own, guys. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time. Justice. Libra energy again? Does a Libra want to color you? Yeah. My exes be spinning the block during the readings. 2 of Pentacles. Choices and decisions. The 2 of Wands. Someone misses you. Someone misses you, teddy bear. It came out upside down. Maybe you don't miss them, but someone misses you. 2 of Wands. It's hard to see with these holographics. This is light series. It's a smaller deck. Really great for when I travel. But someone's longing for you. Clarify the teddy bear. Interesting detour. We were almost done. We have 1 more. I can't make it up. Someone's longing for you. 3 of Wands, 2 of Wands. Is this someone waiting for you, waiting for your return? What do you need to know about that? Queen of Cups. Okay, here's how I'm going to transmute it. It could be someone from your past, right? But I also think it's someone in your future. We cracked the code. I figured it out. This is a new connection, new soulmate. It could be a new friend. It could be some tribesmen, tribes members. If you're not in the business of love and that's not what you want, it could be a job. It could be the home. What I'm channeling is something that my sister said to me years ago. I was struggling in a relationship, struggling to get someone to see me the way that I saw them. It was not reciprocal. This is years and years ago. And my sister said to me, the thing you want is wanting you. And with those words, I mean, I've heard them before, but sometimes someone will be dispatched in to drop something into your soul. And the way that that dropped into my soul, it changed my life. I started to really manifest exactly what it was that made me satisfied and happy. Even if it didn't work out the way I wanted it to, I called in a whole new season of joy for me off of those words, and the same can be true for you. The thing you want is wanting you. I was really relegating myself, thinking, well, it has to happen this way because this is the way that I feel like it's supposed to happen. And so what I'm hearing is release the outcome, because they want to bring you exactly what you want. The Ace of Pentacles is a lottery ticket. It's a yes. It's a big win. They want to bring you in this new season with the world here, with a new ending, no more Ten of Swords. They want you to have exactly, with the Wheel of Fortune, they want you to have exactly what you want. And it doesn't matter if it's not coming the way that you you thought, or maybe you had it attached to a person, or maybe you had it attached to a certain place or whatever. They said release that. Something is like stalking you, but in the best way. Now, if it's an ex, they stalk into in the way they stalk. So what are we going to do about that? But what I'm going to tell you is you have exactly what you're wanting coming in, but it's going to come in its right season when you are ready. But I would script it. So if there's a deep desire of your heart, one that you wouldn't even dare utter to anyone else because you're like, this is silly, I shouldn't want this, I should be past this, or I don't know if it's going to happen for me, dare to dream. You know, a pivot switch that has happened for me in the last several months is, what if everything actually just works out? What if this just works out amazingly? Because I can be negative just like you guys, and definitely have lived through things and things have happened to me, and you can become skeptical and cynical, right? And my angels dispatching so many beautiful readers and teachers and people that I'm studying, and they're like, what if, and they were all saying the same thing, so I could tell it was a collective, it was something that was going on in the zeitgeist. And they were saying, what if it works out exactly like it should or it could? What if it's the best case scenario? So I want you to script tonight in your 888 journals or whatever you have on a piece of paper on the back of a napkin. I don't care, girl, but you better write down sir, girl, man, two spirit, one spirit, however you identify, binary, non-binary. I want you to write down the best case scenario. Exactly what your heart wouldn't even dare to tell me as your reader, your friend wouldn't dare to tell your booski, your husband, your wife, your bestie. I want you to write down the thing that would make you the happiest, because they said the thing you want is wanting you. Also, I'm not even gonna lie, someone else from the past wants you, but you said bye, bye, bye. 10 of Wands. I hope you guys can see it with this holograph. Bags packed. She's out of there. Let me see if I can get closer. She's out of there. She wants nothing to do with whatever is in the rear, because it was bringing conflict to you. That's you. So whoever you cut out of your life, it was exactly what you were supposed to do. They were bringing a level of conflict to you. Let's get one more. Thank you for the teddy bear. So someone wants to cuddle you. Hey, cuddle. We love it. But also, your new future wants to hug you and cuddle you. So it could be just a place that you want, or it could be a job that you want, but it wants you too, okay? And the last card here, sparkly totem, is the palm tree. The palm tree. Someone throwing shade is what I just channeled. But I'm hearing, I had a catering company, and my slogan for it was making your day in the sun a breeze. Like, that was my slogan for my catering company, making your day sun a breeze. It was White Hammock Catering. That's what my company was named. And so it was all tropical because I grew up in the Keys. So there was literally palm trees in my car. Let me see if I can find one of my old business cards. Making your day in the sun a breeze. So let's talk about this with the palm tree. What do they need to know? Wish fulfillment. I'm hearing it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Hey, let's take another sip for 5 o'clock somewhere. Happy birthday. Oh, someone wants you to know it's 5 o'clock somewhere. I have mangoes on my altar this is definitely, my dad just chimed in. Mangoes on my altar and a picture of my dad. And this just fell. I keep some organic dried mangoes. Symbala, you would approve? My fairy. Some organic dried mangoes, because my dad loved mangoes and grew fruit and all of that. So I keep, I don't like to keep open food on the altar except for a few minutes. My dad asked for coffee this week, and I was like, I want to make you coffee, but then I'm going to put a coffee pod and a closed thing of milk and everything in your little coffee cup. But anyway, the dried mangoes just fell when I was pulling this. It's a wish fulfillment. And so my dad sanctions it too, complicated as that relationship is, but he's doing his work on the other side. Maybe someone here has some father energy that is speaking to them too. Maybe father energy that's crossed over. But even if that's not the case for you, then masculine energy is coming through from ancestral, whether you know them or not, that is saying we are blessing you and we want you to have fun and to take care of yourself. Let's to have fun, to take care of yourself, wish fulfillment specifically. Just another tequila sunrise. I'm channeling a lot of Jimmy Buffett. And all of that while growing up in the Keys. Also with the Queen of Cups here, that's why I knew someone is wanting to love you, because that's you back in your feminine energy, or the opportunity you want is wanting to clarify the palm tree. What do they need to know about the 888 portal? I can't get away from this Ace of Pentacles, guys. Can you see it? I just got it. Self-care is a direct correlation to abundance, wealth, and growth and further stability for you. So, if anyone's challenging you or thinking that maybe you're doing things you shouldn't do and thought forms are trying to attach to you, dismiss them post haste immediately. Your key to feeling lavished on, because the Nine of Cups would be considered a selfish card if it was upside down. It's wish fulfillment right side up. So people may see you either way. Now that's not up for you to decipher. Divorce yourself from their emotions about it. With the palm tree, you are actually being guided to take care of yourself, to vacation as well. I'm seeing a cocktail on a beach. You guys get it? Or a cocktail or a glass of wine at a beautiful winery, or international travel. That's very much part of someone's destiny. Or travel in the States, but something that you might not have done, or a spa date that's just for you, just for one. Or if you got a booski, a spa date for two, that could be fun. But they said self-care is a direct correlation. I'm going to pull this other card here because it's easier to see without the glare, to this Ace of Pentacles here, okay? And so your angels want you to know that in the 888 portal, we're going to finish it up. Hey, could you chat shock? Hey. In this portal, what I'm going to tell you is that you are being mandated and guided to actually stop, to have a cocktail, a little bit of this Empress Gin, bing, and to love yourself, because you have just gone through a gauntlet, and your reward for going through the gauntlet during this 888 portal will be emotional stability and actual self-care that you don't feel guilty for, and manifesting things that may have seemed to escape you, and knowing that the thing you want, the person you want, the opportunity you want, the place you want, is also wanting you. But it all starts here with you loving you. That's your message for the 888 portal. It is so good to share energy with you. That's where that reading's going to end. And now we're going to just begin some birthday shenanigans. I'm going to go through and read the comments. I'm going to talk to you about some other stuff that's happened. I'm going to share a little fun thing real quickly. And I want you guys to know something. I often talk about making sacrifices in this reading that we just commenced. So timing on that is at 51 minutes to reading commence. I'm going to see where we actually begin it so I can put timestamps in for those of you that might need that, because y'all know I meander. And we might be on here for a little while because I just want to vibe and hang out with you guys for a bit. But what I want you guys to understand is this. You will be called to make sacrifices. And I always know that I'm in alignment when my angels give me a little kiss from the rose. A little kiss from the rose, okay? It's so beautiful. I'm channeling Can I Call You Rose? I have a reading that I'm supposed to do. I have like a rose crown that I'm supposed to wear, so we're going to do that too. That's coming up, so stay tuned for that. I don't know what that's going to be about. But what I'm going to tell you is this. The power is out. Just got a message on top of the screen that says the power is out. Someone may be dealing with some hurricane somewhere. The power is out. You took your power out of a situation is what I'm channeling by that message. And very much similar to what I'm talking about with me. I removed my energy from something. Energy power. Yes, thank you, angels. I removed my energy from something. And it was a tough decision for me in so many ways. It was tough and it wasn't tough, y'all, because when I deal with any level of disrespect, it becomes much easier for me. And I'm like, oh, I cannot be in my codependency. I don't have to be in my empath energy. The decision is made. But I made the right decision. And you won't know that sometimes because I don't necessarily always go to a reader. I don't always pull cards. I really love my angels and I really have a really fantastic relationship with my spirit team. So I was just talking to them. They were talking to me and they were like, you gotta cut it. They were like, stop. You don't realize how bad it is. You don't know what's happening. And actually some of it I did know. And they said, we're keeping you from, the angels love you so much, guys. They will spare you. Anyway, I made the cut that I needed to do. Within a few days, maybe within a week or two, I get a message, and I'm not amazing with checking my emails, okay? So any of you guys that know me personally and intimately, y'all know an email can sit there for a minute. Well, someone reached out in the comments, actually, to me. I had done a perfume review for Sophie of London. Her name is Sophie. She actually has a YouTube channel here. And I had done a perfume review. And I just and pretty much nobody watched it. Like a handful of people watched it. This channel is not about perfume reviews, so I am about to start talking about some perfume stuff just for my birthday, just because I don't like to gatekeep. I always want to share good and bad, just to maybe save you guys some coins and give you some good recommendations. But in any case, I did the perfume review. I didn't think a thing about it, and I realized because I got a message that she had messaged me 5 days previously that I didn't even catch it, and she was really effusive and lovely. You guys can go check out the comments on it and whatever, and we kind of chatted back and forth in the comments, and then finally I see the message and I answer back, and what she's asking of me is, she's like, oh my gosh, I love your video, I feel like we'd be friends in real life, like, can I clip your video and turn it into like a little mini commercial short on my channel and share it on all of my social media. I will share all of your information, and y'all know I'm not big on socials, but it was very sweet of her. So anyway, she did it, and then she sent me the thing, and what was so ironic about it, this is how you know the angels are invested and involved in everything, is that morning I was on her website where she sells her perfumes and candles and such to buy more candles and perfume, because I loved her perfume and I love her Secret Garden candle and her Firefly Bleach candle, which is out, and she has Christmas candles as well. So I was like, let me stock up, and then I won't, because it's international shipping and all that stuff. So I was like, let me just get what I want. It's birthday time, so I allowed myself that indulgence, and that will be it. So I was literally shopping on her site, though I hadn't made the purchase. I had it in the cart. I had a client. I got distracted. And then I see her second message where she's like, hey girl, hey, I love your energy, your vibe, your look, the whole shebang, and I would love to clip it and make it into a commercial. And I was like, look at the hand of God here. I was literally just shopping, and I don't even know how she found the video, because I didn't tag her in it. I mean, I said her name, but I didn't do an @ because I just didn't. And I was very honest in my review of what I thought of it, and I just so happened to like it, and she happened to like the review. But that's the way that the universe will just like really give you a little kiss and reward you. I made a sacrifice, and one of the things that one of my dear friends, a special fairy, said to me, she was like, girl, we were talking about the trolls from the lives that were happening, because I had done a lot of lives when I was traveling several weeks ago, and she was like, it's because more eyes are going to be on your channel, and when that happens, the trolls will appear. Tonight it's been beautiful in here, so I don't even know if there are any trolls. I haven't looked at the messages yet. Miss Laura's probably doing her due diligence, but she had kind of prophesied over me that there were going to be more eyes on my channel. Well, I thought, I'm conventional and I have this like Virgo work ethic. So I was like, well, I'm just going to show up and work and work and work and work. And that's probably how it's going to happen. Maybe something will catch fire. You know how it goes. You never know what's going to work here on these interwebs. Well, even though that was out of my bingo card, that was one of the things where the angels were like, you don't have to try hard. You don't have to kill yourself. When you are in alignment and you're listening to us spiritually, we will just bless you. So this lady makes this beautiful commercial, and she's an entrepreneur, and she's award winning. And my Leo energy loves that. I love being in alignment. That's something I very much script and ask for, is to be in alignment. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, MT. I very much love to be in alignment with success. And even if I don't have success physically around me, I will study, financial gurus, or I will study spiritual gurus, or I will study all of them, right? And you get dispatched in different ones at different times, because I want to be in the vibration of growth and success. So I love that she's an entrepreneur and she's very successful and she's lauded and awarded and all the rest of it. But I love that it was all synchronistic and it was all organic and it was all kismet. I did not involve myself. I did not solicit it. I just showed up. And my angels taught me the lesson of it. They said, when you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. That happened to me, and that's happened to me before, actually. Real commercials on real TV, because I stay ready, okay? That doesn't mean I always look like this, y'all, because I absolutely don't. When this is over, this all comes off, the bonnet goes on, the makeup's done, and that's that. But when I am here, I'm very intentional. And if I don't feel like I'm up to par, y'all don't see my face, right? Because you never know who's watching. I have gotten job opportunities with celebrities I can't even mention, because when you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. But also, when you sacrifice obediently to release something that doesn't make sense to you, the angels say, we will bless you, and we will bless you times 2, times 3. So I went to, when she sent me the link, I went and I watched the link, and I was like, oh my God, that's so cute. But then I scanned her shorts to see maybe this is something she does with many people. And really, I would say 80% of her shorts are her face. There are a handful of other YouTubers, creators, or whatnot that she purposely has reached out to, connected with, however she was guided to. And so I felt very much honored. That's very Leo energy too, as we like exclusivity. I love that it wasn't a whole bunch of folk, right? You know how Oprah had the O magazine and it was always Oprah on the O magazine. So if you got on O's magazine, it was like a big deal back in the late, 2000s, early 2000s. Well, I felt like, oh, wow, this is very much what I'm channeling in my energy, which is that I'm for a select folk. I'm not for everybody. And I love that when I saw that she really genuinely connected with me and liked whatever I did and said and chose to, collab with me in a way. I don't even know if that's technically a collab, but what I did know was it was a spiritual lesson for being obedient to release something that was no longer serving me, that was out of alignment with me in my life. And that's what happens when you actually are walking and standing in the light. So I wanted to share that with you. That was like a birthday gift to me because I got to connect with a really cool person who was doing boss energy. I was very honest too, and that's another lesson that I got from it was, there was some critique I had of her packaging, and she even said to me, I'm working on the packaging. But here's the thing about this, guys. I told you guys I freelanced on the psychic lines for many years and all of that, and once every quarter I would go in and I would read the reviews. I was 5-star rated mostly, but sometimes people could not rate me a star and it could bring down your average and all the rest of it. And so for the people that did criticize the work that I did, I would check it out. I wouldn't ingest it every day in a negative, toxic way. And I wouldn't let the good things go to my head because people had really nice things to say. But what I did was I took out from the critique, how can I be better and how can I elevate from this? I didn't take it personally and be like, you hate me, they don't want to see me win. I was like, okay, that's constructive criticism. How can I be better? And that's what really honed my skills for me to end up being actually lauded and awarded in that company, because I paid attention to the critiques, but not inordinately, not in a heavy way where it's like all I took in, right? I'm channeling Cardi B right now, who pays a lot of attention to negative energy that's sent her way instead of realizing how much positivity is out there. I recently was saying thank you to a client and a friend who said something very out of the blue to me that wasn't provoked. And she said, Team Monette, this is a message I think that might be for you guys too. And it's the first time someone's ever said that to me in my entire life. And then after she said it, like 3 other people later that week just randomly said it to me. I feel like my angels were letting me know that you have so many more people on your side than you think. But so often we focus on the negative, right? And we're like, everyone's against me. And we're always in spiritual warfare. I feel like, to me too. Okay, I'm tired too. I'm like, okay, can I be under that palm tree? I'm exhausted. But when that client said that to me, I had to thank her. I appreciated it. And the other people said to me, I appreciated it too. But they said, tell this to the collective. There are so much more people that are rooting for you than against you. And even those that may seem like they're rooting against you, you can learn something about how to elevate and be greater. Even in the things that I had to cut off and release in this year, I extracted so many powerful lessons that I was able to transmute and teach to you. I have new subscribers that have come in that are watching some of those videos that I made about my lessons and experiences that are like, I can relate to this. I've never heard anybody talk about this like this. And it is something that I could not predict. I could not predict that Sophie of Sophie of London would find my video, because it wasn't like I solicited it. I just stood in what I said. But here's the thing. I was honest. She very well could have been like, well, I don't like that she said that my packaging was X, Y, and Z. But instead, she's a boss ass bitch, and she took the critique to the chin and then still was like, I like you, sis, and can I make this little commercial? You will be awarded when you're honest. Not always. Not everyone can handle your honesty, but she wants growth, and she's going to continue to go on and be excellent, and she will forget I even exist. But just that attitude, I blessed her, and I was so happy for her, and I said a prayer for her that night, because I was like, you are really going to be amazing. You were already amazing before I was ever in your life, but it was nice to see the reality of her energy, which is that she was integral and that she was like grown up. And I was like, oh, here we have a grown up human woman boss that's doing her thing, and she will get better and better and better, and one day, who knows, you may see her literally at the top of the pops. This is one of the things I said in the commercial. My angels were channeling that. I just felt like what she did was an excellent product, and Excellence will always be rewarded. What you are being asked to do right now, now I'm going back into a reading, I'm channeling this, is to show up. Show up for you. Show up. When you stay ready, you don't gotta get ready. And so I didn't have to be like, oh, hold on, can I refilm that? Let me make my makeup, whatever. When I saw it, I was like, oh, click, click, click. We did what we did because that's what I do. And I've had a lot of people try to talk me out of that. Jealous people. Are you insecure? Why do you need makeup? This and that. Well, that wasn't always my life, but I could tell that they were projecting their insecurities because they wanted my life. Literally, I will watch them do everything I did, try to do what I did. That's another thing I want to tell you guys about copying. They can't steal the sauce and the dressing. You are uniquely you. You are a total package in whatever it is that you do. And even if someone does try to copy you, they will never get it down to rights like you because you have your own authenticity and your own integrity, and people can see that. Just like I saw it with Sophie, I was like, this girl's a real deal. Not just because she liked my work or whatever, but because she took in what I said and was like, I'm gonna be better. That's how you win. Win, 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 no matter what. So some of you guys need to hear that. That's how you win. That's how you elevate, is that you actually take in that constructive criticism, even from my biggest haters, from my toxic twin to her karmic, the people that I thought were my dearest friends. Even the things they say to me, I say, okay, how can I make this better? I don't make it my personality and I don't fixate on it like Cardi B, but I'm like, what is the truth about this? And where is this your projection to me? And that's a discernment thing that you have that's available to you once you start to live in your authenticity. People will try to get you to believe anything about yourself, but you need to know who you are. As Cat Williams say, be in charge with or be in connection with your star player. All right, now I feel the gin, y'all. I feel a little glowy. This is not a highlight. This is a gin entering my bloodstream. All right. So I wanted to share that positive message with you. It was such a cool experience to have that. And it was an immediate, thank you for being obedient. Thank you for releasing this thing that you weren't sure about and listening. Guys, I got to pull out my Queen Please fan, y'all. Oh, Queen Please. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? This was a gift from a friend that was in London. I was in London with them, but her daughter got it for me, and it's coming in handy because the gin got me. The gin's winning. So Queen Please, we're gonna do a little fanning, and then we'll move on to the next thing. All right, so what I want to do is read your comments here and talk to you. So thank you guys for listening to that. That was cool. I'll probably in another video link that, or maybe in this one, I'll link the little short that Sophie is her name, but her company, her name is Sophie King. Her company is Soki of London, so it's Soki of London, but her real name is Sophie King. So I keep mixing that up, but let's see here. Oh my goodness, so many people here. Hello, Steph. Befitting of the Empress. Cheers. Beauty Mama. Thank you. Thank you. So happy to see you live, Symbala. Yep, we talked. Thank you. You guys are so beautiful to each other in the live. I love that so much. Stella says, I think I got a new love, Monette. We've been spending time getting to know each other since March. I'm wishing it's good. I'm hoping it's good for you too. I love that you are spending time. I love that you are out of hermit mode, which is your namesake. Maybe something to consider. I love that for you. I hope that person has their own passions like you do as well. Let's see, finally caught you. Everybody saying hi, happy birthday, thank you. Glad you needed to hear that. Laura, watching you greet everyone just warms my heart. I don't know why, but it's so kind. Oh, Miss Laura. Miss Laura is such a gem. Miss Laura's like a dispatch earth angel. In my life, let me just little share here. I am not, I'm on here and you guys, I can be, really ferocious and protective of you. And sometimes I even listen back to some of my videos and I can hear how intense they are. And that is born of years of some trauma, some lessons, adversity. And one of the themes in my life is that people didn't protect me. And it's probably why I'm so protective of you. I'm ferociously protective of anybody that I love. Okay, so from my spouse to my bestie to whoever's in my life that's proximal to me, to friends, parasocially and otherwise, soulmates, lovers, whatever. I am very protective of people that I love if they allow it. Not everybody wants that. So that's something to know. That's something to maybe gut check. Not everybody wants your protection. And so, but because of the way that I incarnated, which is to test a lot of people and to be a challenge in so many ways to people's energy, I'm 6 foot tall, well, 5'11", but 6 foot because I'm always adorned with, shenanigans and hair and, shoes and all that. So I'm about 6 foot tall, plus size, and my weight goes up and down. But what I am a healer. Thank you for saying that. I received that. That is the truth. That's my job here with you guys. But not a lot of people, ooh, not a lot of people have protected me. In fact, people have gone out of their way. Even people that were dispatched in to protect me went out of their way once they got close to me and maybe wanted to see what was like going on behind the curtain, maybe to see if I was the truth or I don't know. But they would attack me, turn on me, and I don't want to claim like I'm some innocent person here, but sometimes just your very energy will be. I'm so happy that you were a healer too, and so then you know exactly the work that healers do. But just to protect me was maybe a task that was too hard for them, or it would like create jealousy. But God will send people to you. And I always knew that I was supposed to have some level of protection in this life because, I'm channeling the color purple. A girl child ain't safe in a house full of men. So I've had to protect myself in every imaginable way that we will not bring down the damper of this life today. Physically, emotionally, sexually, in every way. It's just been me. And people didn't think I needed it because I'm 6 foot and plus size. So they were like, she's got it. And they would want to make me the villain, and then they would turn me into it because aesthetically it's what it looked like. And it was such a weird life that I've lived. The first half was incredibly, incredibly difficult. And God always promised me that I would have people that would be ferociously protective of me. And when the ones that were proximal to me or in my actual physical life would turn on me, I'd be like, but what, how come this keeps happening? Like, whoa, all I want to do is love them or love you or protect or whatever. Why do you guys always turn on me? And then it's not just like one turn, it's a turn with a group. And past, you might notice that. It's just one of you, but they always need a group of them. So there's gossiping and slandering, and they think you can't hear it and know it. And depending on your level of psychic abilities, you do hear it, you do know it, and it's so sad. And I say all that not to bring the energy down, but to say I'm grateful for Miss Laura. I am grateful for Symbala. These are two people in here specifically that have spoken protection over me in their own way and then stood up to the plates. Symbolic came into a live many years ago that I was doing where I was having some interference, and she like literally spoke over it to stop, and it literally stopped mid-track. And Symbolic and I actually met in person and spent some time together and camped, and she's magical and fun. Miss Laura and I have worked together for years and years and years, and she's fantastic. She's a fantastic client, but she is more with boundaries, can I say, and that's one of my favorite things. And two, someone I consider a spiritual friend. We've never met in person, but the way that she protects me, which is of her nature, really, if you knew her, it's truly her nature, but I feel loved and I feel grateful. And it's so funny because the people that are sent in that could be family, your blood family, or your employer, your employee, or a friend, or whatever, sometimes they will fail you. But God will always make sure that you have exactly what is promised to you. And I was promised that I would have protection. And I just thought, oh, maybe I don't get that in this life because I am in my body. I am my size. And I sometimes scare people. People are intimidated by me. So they don't think I need protection, or they don't realize how soft I can be, or how deep in my femininity, or how scary life can be for me. But I don't let that. Now, I can be very bellicose up here, and I can be loud and bombastic, right? But I'm still a person. And so it's with great incredible gratitude that I say thank you to those of you guys that pray for me, talk, share, and hold space for me in the ways that you do, that come and listen to the videos and leave your comments below. That's part of protection too. It's like we're really building a little family here. I know everybody says that on YouTube and it's like really cliche. Hey family, hey tribe, hey da da da. Yeah. But I hope that you can tell sincerely, Jin not included. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I feel protected. And it's surprising because it's not from the people that I expected. So, you know, we plan, God laughs, okay? So, so good. Let me see if I missed any comments. Nope, I'm not short. I'm tall. Pretty tall, I would say. Yes. Queen of Swords here and Justice card. Yep, that's my Miss Laura. Absolutely. So I love you guys. And I love the way that you are with each other. But I'm so appreciative that Miss Laura makes a good point. She knows what it's like to feel awkward coming into a live. And so I couldn't really have a better moderator, but it's not fair to pull on her energy all the time because she has other things to do and she has a life as well too. But the times that she does get to be here, I'm so grateful because she's a grown-up. She's so mature and she handles things so well. And it's like, I don't know, I'm thinking like the usher, like the head usher at church, you know? She like knows where to direct you. The gloves are white. She's polite. She has a tissue. She has a mint. That's what it feels like when Miss Laura moderates my lives. It's like you couldn't ask for better professionalism, and she's not being paid other than with me loving her and being grateful, and she's so respectful and so full of boundaries. So I just feel so safe. So anyway, I just have to gush a little bit because you guys may not know how much it means to me because you don't know my full story. We just talk sometimes. You know, you are an awesome usher. You are an usher. It's powerful. So I'm so grateful for you guys. Okay, so is there anything else? So, I gonna answer the first 5 questions that come in. Okay? So, if you typed it, just type it again. I'm not gonna go back. The first 5 questions. They said 8 for the 888 portal, so you just got lucky. So for the first 8 questions, and I'm going to go quick, okay? I'm not going to be on here long. I'm going to do another 15 minutes because I still have other videos to do. So it says, what's happening with me and Leon? Motherhood for me, says Equator. Emily. Oh, Emily, my sweet Emily. Emily, I'm hearing for you. I'm going to answer. Will I get clarity so I can move on? I'm doing 8, so that's 3. And let's see what else comes in. Emily, I'm already getting an answer for you. There's something about IVF. There's something about freezing your eggs that's coming through. Sweet Emily, I love you. Emily's another one holding space for me. She pops in when she pops in, and I love that for you. But there's something about freezing your eggs, and there's something about fertility. It feels like a journey. I don't feel like it's going to be something that you have to work really hard to do. Okay? But let's see here. What's happening with me and Leon? 1, 2, 3, 4. Next step on my spiritual path. Hi, next level. All right. Let me check, and then I'm going to answer Selah. What's happening with me and Leon? All right, Emily. Let's see. Emily, motherhood. You've been in limbo with this, Emily, with the hangman here. I don't know if you can see that with this holographic card, but you've been in limbo. Clarify that. Why? It's an absolute yes. It's an absolute yes for motherhood. Also, Emily, the thing that I channeled here too is it's destined for you, to have that experience because you are going to be healing mother wounds. You are destined to do what wasn't done for you in a fully integrated way. I'll leave it at that. You know exactly what I'm trying to say. So that's something I actually see that's coming in for you within the next 1.5 years. 2 at the max, but it's an absolute yes for you. But I want you to do some deep investigation about your area. You have some scarring, and this is not scarring that I'm seeing physically. I'm not a medical doctor, so I'm not going to talk about that at all. What I'm seeing is there is scarring and energy, figuratively speaking, on sacral. There were shutdowns from previous relationships and rejections that are still affecting your acceptance into your womb. Okay, now let's see what's happening with me and Leon for okay, so Do these other cards here. My nose is running. Happens when I channel. Let's see. Ooh, you met a soulmate. Salah, you met a soulmate. It is comfortable. I'm hearing easy like Sunday morning. It's comfortable with this person. Communication is fantastic too. One more, what's happening with Leon? And he allows you to be you. There's a level of independence here. Give me a clarification on that Nine of Pentacles. It's still an infancy though, okay? This is good energy. It's good sexual energy with the Knight of Wands. One more in the Knight of Wands. It's great sexual energy. Girl. Yeah, I'm hearing, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. With the Six of Swords being here, you're moving away from troubled times and this is ancestral given. So this is an actual good relationship to be in. I will say it's still an infancy, or it's still burgeoning, it's still beginning. So nurture it and incubate it is what I would say. And then if there's any issues with communication or immaturity, call that out right away and deal with it, okay? That's the only thing that I see here. Or any misunderstandings, clear them up quickly, because you guys actually agreed to meet again. So this is like a destined, you've known each other connection. And I don't say that often because dating is like real hit and miss nowadays, but that is actually what's happening here with the Six of Cups, okay? All right, so that's 2 questions down. Will I get clarity so I can move on? Seabrook. So it says all of that is true, Monette. It's so easy. I'm so grateful. I love it when the angels, they're nosy, y'all. I tell you, my angels are so nosy. All right. Will you get clarity so you can move on? The card that moves out. The Hangman, not for a while. Let's see why. Why not for a while? King of Pentacles. Someone's being stubborn. And someone's purposely withholding that clarity from you. They have the information and conversation, communication that you need. Crystal. Hi, Crystal. Someone's being stubborn. You're welcome, Salah. Someone's being stubborn and someone is withholding the information that you need. Why? Why? The Sun, because it would set you free. This is one of those areas here where if you could see whatever it is, this is a spiritual test for you. What the angels are challenging you to do is to give yourself your own closure. I feel like what's going to happen is you will get it actually from the person that's withholding, but they're saying don't let yourself be stuck in limbo. With that Hangman there, I see that someone's purposely wanting you to be stuck, waiting for their clarity. I have a lot of videos up here. I can't remember even which ones they are, but when I tell you, we don't wait for closure over here. You give yourself your own closure. And I'm not trying to come down on you, but I'm going to tell you, Crystal, it's the reason that this is happening is because it's a spiritual lesson for you. Because someone that withholds communication from you, whatever the reason is, it's to keep you stuck and it's to still have power over you. That part. One more for Crystal. Take your power back. I'm not making it up, sis. Whoever you are, Crystal. Queen of Wands. Take your power back. And they said you already know why this happened. Okay? They said don't give someone the keys to hold you back. All right. Let's see. Leon, motherhood. Yes. What is my next step on my spiritual path, MT? You are awesome, Miss Laura. You're awesome. What is your spiritual thing on your path? And Miss Laura has a question. Okay. Next thing on your spiritual path. Again, you're welcome. You're welcome, Crystal. What is on your spiritual path is actually a new beginning. Again, selfish. I can't make this up. Wish fulfillment for you is the next thing on your spiritual path. There's an ending too. So you may be going through some endings here as well. There's an ending that's happening for you. And your angels are saying, why? Why is the ending? You're stepping back into your femininity is what I'm channeling. Knight of Wands. The Lovers. What is happening? What is happening? Knight of Wands and the Lovers. MT. I want to try to make this spiritual and not about romance, but let me see if I can. I don't know, girl. Let's see. Let's see. Are you leaving a relationship? Clarify. Let me hold on. I gotta work this real quick. I gotta work this. Clarify the Lovers. The Ten of Cups. Knight of Cups. The World and ending. Wish fulfillment. Walking away. Okay. So what's next on your spiritual path is actually focusing on you after pouring a lot of energy into love relationships is what I'm seeing here. Or maybe putting a lot more stock into loving relationships, even if you haven't had one recently. They're saying that they're taking account of the way it used to be. I'm here looking over the mirror, looking back over my yesterdays. I see reflections of you and me, reflections of the way life used to be, reflections of the love you took from me. You're healing after something was taken. You perceive it to be taken in whatever case. And they're saying small incremental steps so that you can build yourself back up. They also want you to integrate your masculine and feminine energy and show yourself that masculine love here. King of Cups. There could be new energy. There's a lot of romantic undertones here. What's next on her spiritual journey? You were not satisfied with something. Show me, give me clarity for MT. Ace of Swords. What's the truth? Okay, what's next on your spiritual journey is having clarity about your relationships. They're also saying you're healing your past runner chaser dynamics and where you were maybe chasing, and they said that now you're standing on your own emotional personal business, which is not to be embroiled in love relationships for whatever reason, because you're human. Love relationships seem to have taken you off of your spiritual path. Clarify what's next on her spiritual path. Balance. I love to see this here. And what's ironic about this is balance has to do with Libra. Libra has to do with love and relationships. It's going to lead you back into a love that's fair and just. But there was something that left you scarred from a I mean I don't want to be trite. We all are scarred from previous love, right? Or we wouldn't be here. But there was something specific that made you doubt the goodness of your spirit team, your angels and your ancestors, and they said they want you to get back in communion. They want you to fall in love with you and fall back in love with them, but do that by being selfish. And then they said, and then they'll bring something, or there's something that's going to be stopped with competition too. Why are you fighting yourself is what I'm hearing. Four of Wands. Yeah, there's some correlation here, MT, with previous fights, competition, third parties, runner chaser dynamics, and then the Four of Wands is your destiny. So what they're saying is that next in your spiritual journey is this period of you loving yourself. I heard celibacy too. So you loving yourself. And they said, but don't be dismayed or in despair because we're going to bring you something else. But we want it to be clear. We want to be in the clear. Clear. I'm hearing clear. Is that like something about travel? Is that something where you like get like TSA clear? There's something about travel. You're free to fly. You're free to roam. You're free to roam the cabin. So there's something about you having movement and freedom and maybe a destiny to maybe have someone that travels with you too. Why is that part of her spiritual journey though? Because it's a new beginning, the Wheel of Fortune, and they said it's something that you called in. So there is some level for your spiritual journey of something you can't see, something they don't want you to see yet. But what they're having you heal from is past betrayals. I can't make it up, that are literally related to love. Something about what happened to you in your love life gave you a spiritual hit. Ten of Swords, you're past it, but it gave a spiritual hit and it stopped your growth for a while. So there's something that you need to heal about that. Okay, MT? I hope that is helpful. And the Lord says, should I fight for my homeowners ins or throw them to the curb and find another company? Homeowners insurance or throw them to the curb. I'll find another company. Okay. Should she fight for her homeowner's insurance? Give me a yes or no. Should Miss Laura fight for her homeowner's insurance? Should Miss Laura fight for her homeowner's insurance? Well, it's a confusing situation, Miss Laura, because my cards are a hot mess right now. And so I feel like that's very pertinent to your question. Might be a hot mess right now. One more. Should she fight? Let me get them cleaned up, and then I'm going to go in. Should she fight for her homeowner's insurance? Oh, I'm so glad it was powerful, MT. I was like, oh, it was getting a little muddled. I didn't want to, when I do these questions, I always want to keep them short, but I wanted to give you clarity, so I'm really glad that was something that we were able to do. Should she fight for her homeowner's insurance? The Moon. Ugh, it's a mess, Miss Laura. The Moon, the Hermit, the, Justice card. I see you wanting to fight for it. Let me clarify the Justice card here. You get the Hangman. There's a place of indecision, though. Justice card. Three of Wands. Throw them to the curb. Ace of Pentacles invested. You're invested into this, and you are supposed to fight. Clarify the Ten of Swords. One more. The Wheel of Fortune. Page of Cups. All right. So there's a period of time that you were supposed to fight this. If it's not working, then it will be abandoned ship. 10 of Pentacles. You're not interested already. You're over it. They're trying to bring balance in. What's going to be the outcome with the homeowner's insurance? Knight of Wands. They're playing in your face. Queen of Pentacles. You're going to take back your power. I actually Justice card, finishing it up. I actually see you going back and forth with them. I think that you're actually supposed to a certain degree. There's some loophole that they're saying that they don't see. It's not that you don't see it. I think you feel like there's a reasonable explanation and a way out of this, but they're saying that there's something that you are still supposed to submit. They said that there's a time frame though, then it's contingent. I'm hearing contingent upon a time frame. Okay, so that's what I'm hearing here. I met the requirements to remove the. Yeah, you do, and that's what they're saying. So you need to submit that to them again. I think you're actually supposed to fight them. To be honest with you, you are, and it's because they are in the wrong. From what I'm seeing here, you had 2 cards of Justice. Okay, so they are in the wrong. All right. Hey, Monette. Hey, Kick Tips Games. I'm not a mod anymore. I probably didn't make you a mod when you left. You know that happened. Like I think you left that day or whatever, and so I just took you out of the mod. But I have a mod for tonight. But thank you, I can't talk. Mercury is retrograding, okay? And my Gemini rising ass is so affected with my lisp and everything. Y'all, 5 years of speech therapy did nothing. This tongue will do what it will do. The next time you come in and you would like to be a mod, just let me know. But I have one for tonight. But thank you, Kick Does Games. I can't get it out today, okay? All right, but it's not a punishment. It's just because that day you left, and so I didn't want you to. I don't know how it works, so I'm still figuring this out myself, guys, okay? All right, so hello, Monette. What are the most amazing opportunities available to me at this time? Thank you from Annabelle in England. So already 888 here. Awesome. All right, Annabelle. I'd be happy to answer. Kick This Game says, I almost sabotaged my friend's relationship with his girlfriend. Now he's mad at me. What do I do? Okay, we'll answer that. And then I might be at my 8. I said I was going to answer 8 questions, and if I got to 8, so the last 2 that came in will be the last questions. All right. Maybe after the retrograde. Yes, Miss Laura. Specifically, that's why it's fuckery right now. Excuse my language, but really, that's why it's fuckery. You hit it right out of the park. But we'll take a deeper look when we read and connect. Okay. All right. So let's see here. What is the most amazing opportunities available to me at this time? Annabelle in England. Let's see here. What was your question? Type it again, Mr. Chalk. I didn't see it. Type it again. Or send it again or whatever. Ooh. You literally get whatever. You could have whatever you like. Annabelle, you could have whatever you like. I love this for you. You have the star card here, Aquarius energy. You are a forward thinker and a maverick, actually. Whether you're an Aquarius or not, you are being imbued with the energy of Aquarian. So your best opportunities will come to you when you are doing something for humanity outside of you. So giving or working with or doing things that are expanding the forward motion of humanity will be things that are very blessed abundantly for you. This card is 17, which adds up to 8 as well. This 888 portal is a great time, so if it's 888 there, please script it and do what you need to do. But also they're saying you get to call down whatever you want for you. I love this. This is my favorite depiction of the star in any of the decks, because what it does is it says to you, you get to literally like pull your wish out of the sky like a kite. But let's see what your most amazing opportunity will be. But you get to write your life. There's something about scripting. I can't make it up. Communication. You have a really fantastic communication skills. This is something that you may have done too in school. They're showing English in you, so you are able to communicate. Writing. There's something that you're supposed to communicate and write. That's an amazing opportunity. I can't make it up. There's a book here. Are you a writer? Can you answer back, or do you write, or do you have some kind of penchant for this? Because you are supposed to do that, and it's like your spirit team is actually looking for it. And I feel personally convicted in your reading today, Miss Annabelle. But your spirit team is looking for you to write something. Okay, that's one of the assignments for you, and that will actually bring great blessings and abundance for you. And also, one of your greatest blessings comes from taking your power back and knowing when to walk away. Okay, clarify that. What are one of her amazing amazing opportunities. Are you starting to be, see, look at the angels. They're so nosy. They said you need to focus on your passion and stop paying attention to anything else that is a distraction. And they said for 2 months, I'm just hearing 2 months specifically. They said for 2 months specifically, Annabelle, they want you to just write. Even if you have to work, even if you have other obligations in your life, okay, do that. But they said they want you to just write. And they said that there's going to be something that happens that unfolds for you, almost like magic is what I'm hearing, around you being diligent and obedient to just dedicate some time to that craft. Even if it's in your spare time. I'm not saying you just for 2 months, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, right? But I'm saying be very focused on that. There's something that's going to pay off. And also there's writing and submission. With the Aquarian energy of the world, Aquarian energy rules like the internet and things like that. So you might need to submit or share to some degree as well. That is going to bring in one of the most amazing opportunities of your life. All right, let's see here. I almost sabotaged my friend's relationship with his girlfriend and now he's mad at me. What should I do? Clarify, what should they do? Stop talking. They said that it was sabotage with your tongue, kick those games. They said it was sabotage with your tongue. Excuse me. It was sabotage with your tongue. I even just had like a lump in my throat. It was sabotage with your tongue. There was something that happened with your communication. They want you to move away from the situation. It's not the end of the world either. With the death card upside down. What can he do? There will be a new beginning with the Fool. But you might be left out. Because now they're looking at you with the Five of Pentacles. The way that you fix this is you to remove yourself and kind of take the L, even if it wasn't something you meant to do intentionally, clearly, and release it. And your friend will eventually forgive you. There's something that you saw intuitively. Three of Cups, no more third wheeling, okay? I don't know what was going on in that connection. But they're saying whatever happened because of an interference that happened via communication, a text exchange or something of that nature as well. There was something that was seen or that was said that wasn't supposed to. Clarify what is Kick Does Game supposed to do. Bring balance back and into the relationship. Knight of Cups here, and let the relationship be just with them. With the Chariot, there's some level of moving on or removing yourself, even if it's for a short time, for them to mend, if that makes sense. Okay, so I hope that was helpful for you. Let's see what is in store for me on my upcoming 34th birthday on the 10th. Happy birthday, Mr. Leo. All right, thank you, Laura. See, Miss Laura. Miss Laura, I love you. Thank you for keeping me together. You were the best usher. All right, yeah, I'm going to stop after this, guys. I need to take a little break, a little self-care, but I'll pop back on. Yeah, I was talking without thinking, and she wanted to break up with him. Girl, I don't know which gender you are, but my angels are nosy. And they said someone was being messy, and I'm not mad at you. It happens to the best of us. I have been there, so don't beat yourself up. It's okay. They will have to figure that out. They're probably... Anyway, I'm going to stay out of their business. That's not their reading. It's for you. It's a quick lesson about communication, okay? That was the issue. All right, Mr. Chalk Chalk. What's coming up for Mr. Chalk Chalk's 34th birthday? Leo energy. Final question. Then I'll take a break. I'll probably come back. I don't know when, guys. But I'll be back. I got some other videos to make in regular landscape and pre-records. So we have some other work to do. Alright. It's a surprise. I got the Two of Swords, King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Oh, are you seeing someone, Mr. Chalk Chalk? King of Pentacles, Two of Cups. What fine-ass man do you have, Mr. Chalk Chalk? There's someone longing over you, too. Three of Swords. But you have some, I'm telling you, this is an eggplant emoji. Mr. Chalk Chalk. Are you having sex for everybody? Mr. Chalk Chalk, are you having some delicious, sexy time? It's your birthday and I know you want to ride out. Well, they say you're triggered, actually. They say you're triggered. Male. Sorry about that, sir. Mr. Kick Those Games. They say you're triggered. They say you're triggered. So, oops, and I oop, and I oop. Did my angels get in your business, Mr. Chalk? Yes, sir. What fine ass man. What fine ass man. Is it a silver fox? Sir. What's coming up for you? What's coming up for you for your birthday? A lot of people wanted to be all up in your business, is what I just heard. A lot of people talking about you. You're gonna talk of the town. Johnny come lately. There's a new kid in town, is what I'm channeling from the Eagles. I have the Sun card here, the Knight of Wands. You outside, sir. That's what's coming up for you for your birthday. You're outside with the Page of Swords, and people are watching. And you have an ex that maybe wanted to sabotage an old hater. I think we know who that is. But anyway, we'll stay out of that. So one more birthday prediction, that you are taking your power back too. I got this 8 of Cups for you. So walking away from things that don't serve you, but this is going to be a very active dating life and year for you. Okay? That's what you need to know. A lot of energy around your sacral and solar plexus, very specifically with this bright ass Leo energy here with the sun. Here comes the sun. And you are unapologetically owning your energy. You freed yourself from some things with that 8 of Cups too, and you are no longer in anxiety because it doesn't fit you. You're welcome, Mr. Chalk. I love you, sir. All right, let's see what. Thank you, Onette. I shall dedicate it to you. Oh my God, wow, I am honored. That is so sweet. I don't even know what to say. You don't have to do that, but oh my goodness. I bought 3 journals the other day. You rock, honey. May you receive all the health and career blessings you need. Love and appreciation. Annabelle, I love you. I'm going to light a candle for you tonight. I really received that. I really need all the best wishes that I can get, and I appreciate you. And as from one writer to another, we both have work to do. Maybe we'll both be chatting with each other about how we are elevating, okay? I am so proud of you for beginning, though, because that's the hardest step. Maybe a book to read for you, if you haven't read it already, Stephen Pressfield's The War of Art, and how we can procrastinate and how we need to show up to be a professional for being an amateur. So even if you're not a professional, it's about moving into that space. So The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield. Check it out, okay? You might be able to get it on a Kindle or audiobook or something of that nature. Guys, it has been so wonderful spending time with you. I hope that 888 portal reading was beneficial for you and pertinent to you. Miss Laura, all hail the queen of ushers, of policing, of law and order. I'm so grateful for you. Bye to all the chat. Bye to you. I will see you guys later. Do what you're going to do. Script. Right. The 888 portal wants to get... Mr. Chalk, you just... You heard what I just said, Mr. Chalk? I said anal. Mr. Chalk, get out of here, okay? Go enjoy your best life and use protection, please. The 888 portal... I said portal. Mr. Chalk, your energy is so powerful. Sir, can you go, please? No, I love you. The 888 portal is going to bless you if you honor it by doing the work you need to do and writing. It wants abundance for you. It wants new beginnings for you. It wants relationship for you. It wants steady home for you. It wants friendship and tribe for you. It wants you to thrive. It wants to honor you for the sacrifices that you've made, and it wants you to not just live but to be alive. That part. So tap into it, as I will do too. The 888 portal has a little something for all of you. And so it is. So good sharing energy with you guys. Come back and join me next time. We'll continue to evolve together.